चलिए बच्चों, अब करते हैं क्वेश्चन नंबर 5 एक्सरसाइज 4.2। इसमें बोला हुआ है द एल्टीट्यूड ऑफ राइट ट्राइंगल इज 7 सेंटीमीटर लेस देन इट्स बेस। ओके, फर्स्टली इट इज गिवन दैट इट right triangle. Okay, this is the right angle triangle. Let the ABC is right angle triangle, and in this right angle triangle what is given, that altitude, that means this AC is 7 centimeter less than its base. Okay, and here you can see that base is not given, so firstly we'll consider the base x. Okay, AB is x centimeter, and what they are saying that this altitude is what, 7 centimeter less, 7 centimeter less than its base. Okay, so its altitude will be x minus 7 centimeter, and hypotenuse is given 13 centimeter. Okay, now it is all simple, so write down let base is equal to x centimeter. Okay, and then altitude is what, x minus 7 centimeter, and hypotenuse BC is already given. Now because it is a right angle triangle, so we can use here Pythagoras theorem. So by Pythagoras theorem, what does the Pythagoras theorem say? It implies that the square of the hypotenuse, that means BC square, is equal to what, sum of the square of base and hypotenuse. Okay, so base is AB square, and sorry, not hypotenuse, but sum of the square of the base and altitude. So base is AC square. So here we know the value of AB and AC and BC. So put down the values here. The value of BC square is 13. So I'll put here 13 square. Okay, and AB square is already given. AB square is x. So x square plus AC will be x minus 7 whole square. Now open the bracket, and when you open the bracket you can see that here you can use the identity a minus b whole square to open the bracket. So x square plus b square means 7 square, that is 49, minus 2 into a is x, into b is 7. Okay, so further 13 and 13 square will be 169, so x square and x square, that will be equal to 2x square. Okay, and 2 sevens are minus 14x plus 49. Now further change this into simple equation, and when I further change, then this will further implies 2x square minus 14x plus 49. Now take this 169 to this side, and it will become minus 169, and this further equal to 2x square minus 14x minus, now 9 minus 9 is 0. Okay, and 6 minus 4 will be 2, so we'll get 120, which is further equal to 0. From here you can see that 2 can be taken common, so when I take 2 common, then it will be x square minus 7x minus 60 is equal to 0. Now you have to factorize this, and to factorize this you have to think of the number which when get multiplied you get 60 minus 60, and when added or subtracted you get minus 7x. So I think 12 5s are 60, so this will be equal to x square. How can I write this minus 7x? I can write this as minus 12x plus 5x. Okay, because minus 12 plus 5 minus 7, and minus 60 as it is. You know how to find the factors by splitting the middle term. Now take the common, so you'll get x minus 12 plus 5, and again you'll get x minus 12, which is equal to 0. Okay, this further implies what? X plus 5 is equal to 0 and x is equal to minus 12 is equal to 0, and this further imply x is equal to minus 5 and x is equal to 12. Now you can see that this is, we are talking about the length, and length here, the length of this triangle cannot be negative, so we have to reject this minus 5, so the value of x will be 12. And what we have considered the x, we have considered that x is base. Okay, therefore base is equal to 12 centimeter. And what was the altitude? Altitude was what? 7 centimeter less than the base, and so this will be equal to 5 centimeter. So in this way we have find the base and the altitude. Okay, now let us move towards the question number 6. And question number 6 is saying that the cost of production of each article in rupees is 3 more than twice the number of articles. Okay, firstly we have to find out the number of articles, because we don't know how many numbers of articles are there. So I'll take this as, let the number of articles are how much? X articles. There are X articles. Okay, and what they are saying that production of each article in rupees is 3 more than twice the number of articles. That means the article produced at that time is how many, the cost. Okay, the cost, that means if the number of article is X, okay, and total cost of the articles is given 90, and how many articles have been produced, the cost is 3 more than the twice the number of articles. That means the cost of one article. So number of articles are X and cost of one article is, cost of one article is what? The cost of one article is 3 more than twice the number of articles. Twice the number of articles and 3 more. Okay, so this is the cost. Now according to question, and what is total cost is given. Total cost means number of articles. If the cost of one article is this and there are X articles, then the cost of the X articles will be what? Product of these, 2x plus 3 into X, and which is already given, that is 90. Okay, you got it. If the cost of one pen is given, that rupees 2, and you have been given then there are 6 pen, then what will be the cost? That will be 6 into. Similarly, if there are X articles and the cost of one article is 2x plus 3, then the cost of X articles will be 2x plus 3 into X, and that is already given, that cost of all the articles is 90. So I can write this problem in equation form. Okay, so now just simplify this, and when I simplify this, then I'll get 2x square plus 3x is equal to 90. Okay, and when I further solve this, then I get 2x square plus 3x minus 90 is equal to 0. Now think of the number which when get multiplied, then we get minus 180, and which when get added or subtracted, then we get plus 3. So to find out that, firstly we have to find out the prime factors of 180. So in 10th class it is not necessary to tell you that, but let us do it. So 2 nines are, okay, so again you'll get 45, again 3, 15, again 3, and you'll get 5, and again 5. Okay, so 2 2s are 4, 3s are 12, and 15. Yes, I can get that. So one will be 12 and second will be 15. So 2x square plus 15x minus what? 12x minus 90 is equal to 0. Okay, now there is no common between 2 and 15, so I can arrange them again. so that I can take the common factor. So 2x square minus 12x plus 15x minus 90 will be equal to 0. Okay, and now further here I can take 2x common and I am left with x minus 6 plus 15 into x minus 6, which is equal to 0, and which further implies 2x plus 15 is equal to 0 and x is equal to 6. Okay, this is the first value that we got, and when I'll get here the value of x, that will be what? That will be 15 by 2, because here we are talking about the number of articles. So number of articles cannot be in fraction, so I have to reject this 15 by 2, and so I am taking x is equal to 6. Therefore number of articles will be how much? X means 6, and cost will be cost of each article. Cost of each article will how much? It was 2 into 6 plus 3, so which will be equal to 12 plus 3, which will be equal to 15. Okay, so rupees 15. So in this way we have solved the question number 6 also. Who were absent in the live class, they can do these. Okay.